In this video, I'm going to talk about Coursera, how it works, who it's designed for, and why it tends to suit certain career stages better than others. This isn't about whether Coursera is good or bad. It's about understanding the kind of learner it was built for. So expectations are aligned right from the start. Coursera is an online learning platform built through partnerships with universities, academic institutions, and large organizations. Most courses are designed and delivered by these institutions, not by independent instructors. This means courses typically follow a defined syllabus, include assessments, and are structured over time. You'll find individual courses, professional certificates, multi course specializations, and even full online degrees. The experience is intentionally closer to formal education rather than casual skill learning. Coursera was founded in 2012 during a period when there was growing interest in making high quality university education accessible online. At the time, many online platforms focused on speed, scale, and flexibility. Coursera took a different position. Its founding idea was that credibility, structure, and institutional trust still mattered, even in an online format. Rather than disrupt education entirely, it aimed to extend it. Coursera's core design reflects its academic origins. Courses usually have weekly modules, readings, or videos, quizzes, assignments, and deadlines. There is a sense of progression. Concepts build on each other. This structure isn't accidental. It assumes that learning is more effective when effort is paced, reinforced, and evaluated rather than left entirely to motivation. The easiest way to understand Coursera is by contrasting it with platforms like Udemy, which I have covered before. Udemy is instructor led and marketplace driven. It's designed for exploration, speed, and flexibility. You dip in when you want, skip around, and learn tactically. Coursera, on the other hand, is institution led. Courses are designed as part of a curriculum, not as standalone tutorials. This means Coursera demands more commitment, but also offers more guidance. Now, neither approach is better, they solve different problems. Coursera works best when learning is tied to defined outcome. For example, when someone wants to build foundational knowledge in a new domain, formalize skills they already use informally, or prepare for a role that requires conceptual depth. In these cases, structure helps. The assessments force engagement, and the sequences ensures gaps aren't skipped. And that's why Coursera tends to attract early to mid-year professionals, career switchers, and people returning to structured learning after time in the workforce. Many of these learners already have experience. What they are looking for is formal grounding, shared language, and recognized signals that support credibility. Coursera fits best at moments of transition. When someone is changing fields or stepping into broader responsibility or needing to justify expertise more formally, structure becomes valuable. At these stages, learning isn't about curiosity or experimentation. It's about building confidence, reducing uncertainty, and aligning with how organizations assess competence. Certain career tracks naturally gravitate towards Coursera. Technology and data roles value structured foundations and recognized institutions. Business and management functions use Coursera to formalize analytical frameworks and strategic thinking. Healthcare, life sciences, and education favor it because these fields already operate within credential driven systems. So, why do these careers gravitate towards Coursera? At a deeper level, these careers gravitate to Coursera because of risk management. Structured learning, assessments, and certificates reduce ambiguity for learners as well as for employers. They don't guarantee competence, but they signal seriousness, discipline, and baseline understanding. Coursera can feel heavy. If your learning goal is exploratory or time constrained, deadlines, assignments, and longer modules require sustained attention. If you prefer learning in short bursts or applying skills immediately without theory, Coursera can feel restrictive. This isn't a design flaw, it's a trade off of choosing depth and structure over flexibility. Now, certificates are one of the most misunderstood aspects of Coursera. They signal completion, consistency, and foundational knowledge. They do not replace experience, nor do they automatically lead to outcomes. Their value depends entirely on context, how they complement work, projects, or real world application. To use Coursera effectively, clarity is essential. Learners who benefit most start with a clear objective, commit time intentionally, and treat learning as a priority rather than afterthought. They apply concepts alongside the course through work, projects, or experimentation. So, who should choose Coursera? Coursera suits learners who are comfortable with effort and structure. People who finish what they start, value recognized learning, and want a sense of progression tend to benefit most. It's particularly useful for career switchers and professionals building formal credibility. If you think of learning platforms as tools, Udemy supports exploration and speed, while Coursera supports depth and progression. The mistake is treating them as interchangeable. Choosing the right platform depends less on content quality and more on where you are in your learning and career journey. In my next video, I'll look at platforms designed for working professionals and subscription based learning and how they compare to Coursera. Thank you for watching and listening.